Well, here's the headline. This is from the Post-Millennial. Elon Musk says people will die due to DEI as airlines reveal to prioritize diversity hiring over safety. So DEI, that's diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, when it comes to DEI, I think that most sane people, when they're confronted with something like, well, having to have a surgery done, they are going to say, I just want the most competent person, period. That's the only metric that I care about when I'm getting a surgery done. I would say the same for when you're getting on a plane. Just everybody involved, from the aircraft manufacturer, maintenance, all the way up to the pilot, to the air traffic controllers, these should be the most competent people, period. That should be the only consideration. Because, you don't want to die. And Elon Musk kind of summed this up perfectly here. He had a conversation on Twitter with Mark Cuban. And Mark Cuban was trying to educate Elon on DEI. And he writes a bunch of, frankly, just utter bullshit, which is totally misleading and not actually what DEI actually means in practice. And Elon Musk had the perfect retort to this. He said, cool. So when should we expect to see a short white or Asian woman on the Mavs? Well, you're never going to see a short white or Asian woman on the Mavs, obviously, because Mark Cuban wants his basketball team to win. And it really does so just starkly illustrate the utter bullshit that comes out of virtue signalers like Mark Cuban. And Elon Musk replied to this tweet from James Lindsay. He said, do you want to fly in an airplane where they prioritized DEI hiring over your safety? This is actually happening. And he's responding to this tweet from James Lindsay. It says, let's have a close look at Boeing and DEI. Boeing's corporate filings with the SEC reveal that beginning in 2022, the annual bonus plan to reward CEO and executives for increasing profit for shareholders and prioritizing safety was changed to reward them if they hit DEI targets. It says, for 2022, we will add 2 other focus areas critical to our long-range business plan: climate and diversity, equity, and inclusion. So whereas in 2021, under operational performance, it had product safety, employee safety, and quality, now they've added these other things which have nothing to do with that. So if the executives want their bonuses, they've got a new consideration, one that isn't about getting you home safe. In fact, it's guaranteed to make it less safe for you. Because when you sacrifice merit for diversity, equity, and inclusion, well, something's got to give. It's got to be the merit part. And it's not just a manufacturer like Boeing. It's all the airlines themselves. Here, American Airlines, here's their diversity, equity, and inclusion page. Here you've got intentional recruitment and advancement. That means quotas based on something other than merit. And it's all of the airlines here. United, they've got their DEI page. Southwest, DEI page. If they need a pilot to fill up a quota to get their bonus, and they have to pick from a smaller pool of candidates from a specific group, well, inevitably, quality is going to fall. It's just a numbers game. Up to 40% of the executive's potential pay is in that annual incentive pay program, which is tied to hitting DEI targets. For those just catching on, DEI doesn't have anything to do with aircraft manufacturing or safety. How about this? Boeing didn't just mandate DEI at Boeing, it also prioritized ESG and DEI in their supply chain, which suggests that they didn't look for the best suppliers on quality and safety on objective metrics, but focused on meeting their ESG goals instead. Which just might bring to mind that Boeing 737 from Alaska Airlines, where the door plug flew out mid-flight. Says maker of Boeing door plugs was sued over quality failures before mid-air Alaska Airlines blowout. Now, I don't know if this is directly connected to their DEI policy, but it seems like the sort of thing that would be connected to it, and the sort of thing that you could absolutely expect to happen. Now, of course, the mainstream media is in complete denial about any of this. Here, NBC News, Elon Musk criticized by civil rights groups over claim that diversity efforts make flying less safe. In several posts on X, Musk claimed, without evidence mind you, that diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives put airline customers in danger. It explicitly does. These documents that James Lindsay is showing here prove that it does. I don't see how shifting your focus away from safety to the climate and wokeness could do anything else. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.